Okay, so we're starting the Zombie Siege event. You might see this pop up every so often. Um, Basically, you can click on this. It's going to show you the combat power of the zombie horde that's incoming. You can get your intel, which is basically your radar, which will show you how many zombies, what level they're coming in. These are level 1, 698 of them. That's pretty easy. You can also take a look at the Alliance combat intel. This is going to show up. I think this should show up every single person who's getting attacked, and that's going to take forever to load. And you can take a look at the rewards. Our Alliance hits all of these, so we get some pretty decent rewards. But one of the big things with this is basically, so you have, from the time your commander goes in, or your Alliance leader goes and clicks this, you have like 2, sometimes 3 minutes before the first horde arrives, and then they're going to come in like 2-minute increments for 10 rounds if you can survive. Once you lose 2 rounds, I believe, they stop coming. Losing a round means that you do not get more than 50% kills. That's counted as losing, and once you lose, you start burning. So the big thing with this is basically you have to make sure that your troops are garrisoned. So you click all join defense on all of them, even if you have them all off garrison. And you actually don't have to be unshielded for this to work. You can stay shielded if you need to, and they will just go straight through the shield, just like they are with Sunny over here. So that's not a problem, but you do have to make sure that your troops are in your base and that they're garrisoned. Now, as these zombies come in, another wave's about to start. Yep, so wave 1's going to hit, wave 2's going to hit. I'm pretty close to the mud, so sometimes the zombies have to cross the mud like this. And if that's the case, these zombies go really slow. This guy's stuck in the mud. And that kind of sucks for all those guys because they're getting some really long marches, and basically it just means they're going to have this red screen for a while. But so they're going to come in. I'm making sure I have all of my strongest APCs up here. I kind of want the highest level rewards that I could get. I usually cap out about level 10 at 99.86% or something like that. Which is kind of annoying that they never give me 100%, but I guess I'm not full T8 and I don't have full APCs usually when this happens. But yeah, as these zombies come in, they're going to attack my base really quick. So it marches up. It attacks my base, and it loses, so it's off. This happens. They pop up from this guy, and basically, yeah, the next one that comes in has 7,000 power, goes all the way up, basically until it goes up pretty high, but basically they send up like 350,000 troops at you. If you're wanting to look at the intel a little more, you can go to Zombie Invasion Report, and it'll show you the specifics. So I killed all of those. I got 8,080 points. And if I were to kill less than 50%, that would be done. So if I were to have my garrison off, then I would have lost those too. So yeah, outside of that, there's nothing really to the Zombie Siege event. You just have to make sure that your APCs are on and that they're in your base. Otherwise, you will instantly lose and you won't get any of the rewards. The rewards are kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're really worth it, but at the same time, you're not really doing anything. You're just sitting there. So, getting a little extra random stuff like this is kind of cool. You get the contribution points, 50,000. That's like a day. Well, that's like 10 donations or 20 donations or something like that to the Alliance tech. And then your individual one, right now, damage 1, you get a couple wisdom medals. Level 2, you don't really get that many. Like, it's not the best rewards, but for just sitting there, it's kind of easy. And you can just let them hit you, but you got to have these guys garrisoned on. So yeah, that's the Zombie Siege event. Pretty basic, pretty simple, but it scares a lot of people because you get a bunch of these red sirens going off, and people get kind of terrified. I know, like one of my teammates, the first time he threw his phone because he thought he was getting attacked by a bunch of people. But yeah, pretty basic, pretty easy, and yeah, have fun.